Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you how to do some titles, create titles. So first thing, got it set up, we have some clips I put together for other people's videos. In order to create a title, down here at the bottom next to the trash can, new item, title, and it's going to say video settings. It's going to be default to whatever your sequence is, so we're not worried about that. So we're going to name this title opening. You can always go back in and rename it. Click OK. And it's going to open up its own box. Now here's the deal. The background is going to be wherever the CTI is. If I move the CTI, it's going to change the background. But we're not worried about that. So it opens up like this. So if we want to be our background to be see-through, just like it is, so we can see this lake shot, we can leave it. Go to our selection tool, but I want it to be filled in with color. So I'm going to choose background. And so now it's solid, and then we can change the color type of our background. I can open up all the title properties with a little arrow beside them. Okay. So if I want a background, I would select background. If I want color, I can click on the color and change the color of my background. So now it's red. If I want to change the opacity, which has to do with the transparency of your title, I can click and drag because it's blue. If it's blue, it means it's scrubbable. I can click on it and drag from left to right. All right. So for this one, let's say we do want a background. We want it to be black. Okay. Now I'm ready for my words. So a text box. I click on the text tool. Now when using the text tool, you click and drag a box first. So I'm going to click and drag however big a box I want. Alright. Now, I don't like my text options being up here. Sarah test. Alright. So here's my text options. Right now I'm using Adobe, what's that? Arabic? Yeah. So you can change your font. Let's go with phosphate. So you have to highlight it. Change to phosphate. There we go. Test. I want it to be centered inside of my text box. Where are my options? Text size. Okay. The fill color of my letter. So this is the solid part. I don't want it to be white. I want it to be green. There we go. Okay. So now I have green words. Again, the opacity has to do with the transparency of your letters, but almost all the time it's going to be 100%. If I want to mess with the stroke around the outside of my letter, if I want to add an outer stroke, click add. Change the color of my outer stroke. Let's see, it goes with green. Red? Sure, why not? Okay, so now I have an outer stroke, and then the size of it. Again, it's a scrubbable number because it's blue. I can go from left to right. So I'm just changing the size of the stroke around it. So just adding a little extra to words here. Let's see here. If I want a shadow, change the color of the shadow. Let's say make the shadow white. Okay. And again, the angle of the shadow, you can see it moving around. The distance, how far out the shadow is. Give it a little 3D, the size of it. Okay. And I'm just playing with these options. So very rarely do we use these. Alright, so there I'm done. Test, let's go 6 shots, 6 words. Alright. I want to change just this one, I can highlight it, change the size down, change it to poplar. There we go. Alright, so whenever I'm done, it saves automatically. I just hit X. And there's my title. Okay. So now if I want to insert my title into the beginning, I can do it one of two ways. I can click and drag it over here. But notice if I put it down on the bottom, it covers up part of my video. So I'm going to Command Z to undo that. What I want to do is drag it to the source window. Move my CTI to the beginning of my clip. So I'm going to hit Shift 3. I'm at the very beginning. And then I'm going to hit Insert, which is the comma. And so it inserted it into the beginning. So I hit space. Now the default length of time for your title is 5 seconds. Okay. So I was on there for 5 seconds. So that's how you would create a title and put in the very basic title. Change your font, insert it into your timeline.